As the curtain lowers on one-party control of Congress, the incoming class of new Democrats bring with them a new narrative on just about every issue, including Israel.
What the impact will be is that the parameters of the debate have changed, and that it'll be a little bit broader than it has before, but you still have a strong bipartisan consensus for the most part on Israel issues.
Ben Jacobs writes for The Guardian, and he, like many outgoing members of the Republican majority, feel that any change will be subtle.
I don't think it'll change. There will be some members, of course, on the Democrat side who may not want to be as friendly as we've tried to be, but I think it's a bipartisan issue that should stay a bipartisan issue.
Republican Jim Renacci is leaving Congress, having run unsuccessfully for Senate in Ohio.
I still think the core of the Democrat membership will want to continue to make sure that we have great relations with Israel and continue to have them as an ally and friend.
Tom Garrett chose not to run in 2018. The Republican sits on the Foreign Relations Committee.
You have wonderful Democrats on this committee like Brad Sherman who kind of got the Iran nuclear deal and what a train wreck I would characterize it as.
Now New York Democrat Eliot Engel will be taking the chairmanship of this powerful committee.
And I hope Eliot Engel gets it, because to divert from this policy I think would be a grave error.
The election of Democrats Ilhan Omar in Minnesota and Rashida Tlaib, who supports the boycott, divest, sanction, or BDS movement against Israel, has some concern.
I'm not sure that the Democrat majority, some members of the Democrat Party, is going to be as pro-Israel as the current Congress has.
Republican Ted Poe may have seen the blue writing on the wall when he decided not to run for re-election this year. He fears the change could come down to money.
Maybe less supportive financially on our aid to Israel, which benefits the U.S. We all know that.
The composition of the House have changed, and there's some more pro-Palestinian voices in the Democratic caucus than before.
Jacobs doesn't see those new voices having an immediate impact when it comes to Israel.
What's changed is that there are now going to be a couple of elected officials who don't share those views, so that's going to change the debate. It won't necessarily have any short-term impact.
Florida Democrat Ted Deutsch, who won re-election, agrees.
There are 435 members of Congress. There's a wide range of opinions across the political spectrum and about all sorts of issues. But when it comes to support for the U.S.-Israel relationship, what we have seen and what I absolutely expect to continue is going to be that broad and deep consensus.
Beginning in January, we will see if the congressman is right. Michael Shure, I-24 News, Washington.